What's up, guys? K Wilson here to bring you my overall thoughts of WWE's Night of Champions pay-per-view for 2012. I thought the pay-per-view overall was okay. If I had to rate it, I would give it like a 7 out of 10. Just because most of my predictions came true. You know, we have new tag team champions, Daniel Bryan and Kane won. And I gotta say, Kane is hilarious, you know, when he wants to be. He can be funny. When and Daniel Bryan and Kane were both going to say, I'm the WWE Tag Team Champion. He's like, no, I'm the WWE Tag Team Champion. I thought that was just hilarious. And with Kane at the end, backstage, he poured Gatorade on Daniel Bryan and Dr. Selby and AJ and saying, I'm going to Disneyland. I thought that was just hilarious. And I like the team of Daniel Bryan and Kane. You know, it's funny, it's entertaining, and you know, they work well together. So I'm glad to see that they won the tag titles from Kofi and R-Truth. And let's be honest here, Kofi Kingston and R-Truth, they're both good individually, but as a tag team, they're decent at best. Because, I mean, they're missing something. They're missing that chemistry that most tag teams need to actually be a very well-known and very good tag team. And that's something that Kofi Kingston and R-Truth are lacking. And also the United States champion, the Antonio Cesaro, and the Intercontinental champion, The Miz, both retained their titles. It was good because both of them are new. You know, The Miz is still, he needs to build up to be a good IC champion. Antonio Cesaro, um, you know, he just became United States champion not too long ago, so they need to really build him up. And I see him being a good champion. But the problem is with guys like The Miz and Antonio Cesaro, who are the Midcard champions, they need somebody to feud with so that the belts will mean something, especially for the United States Championship. Because let's be honest, the whole pre-show battle royale because that they did to determine the number one contender for the U.S. Championship. They did that because they had nobody else to feud with the guy. They were saying, okay, let's just do this because we have no one else for him to feud with. And it kind of sucks that it ends up being like that for the U.S. title. And Jack Ryder ended up winning the battle royale. I was pretty surprised because I thought Brodus Clay or Tyson Kidd was going to win, but apparently, you know, Jack Ryder won. And also during the battle royale, we also saw Ted DiBiase return, which was good. You know, hopefully they find something for him to do in when SmackDown or something. But they just need someone to feud with Antonio Cesaro, so that you'll make that U.S. title mean something again. You know. And I actually like how Oksana is being a good manager. She's interfering in the matches. She's doing her job. So good props with her. And also with the Fatal 4-Way match with The Miz for the IC title, let me tell you, I was kind of so afraid for Sin Cara that he was going to injure himself again because first of all he was wearing his lucky, you know, white outfit and just all of his moves. I was just watching so carefully just to see if he was going to hurt himself, which I hope he didn't. But it was just, you know, just because we know with the history of Sin Cara, with all the botches and how, you know, you could really tell that that's not natural when he wrestles with WWE. It's different from when he wrestled in Mexico. And you know, it was weird how it ended because Sin Cara had a mask and he was gonna put on Cody, but he ended up putting on The Miz. But The Miz attacked Cody Rhodes and he won. So that's good that you know both of them became champions because they're good as champions, but they just need more time and more, you know, good opponents to feud with. That's the one thing that's lacking, especially with the tag team division. And that's I hope somebody feuds with the Kane and Daniel Bryan for the tag team titles in the future. And also with tonight's pay-per-view, two things. One, JBL was a special guest commentator to replace Jerry the King Lawler, which I heard that Jerry the King Lawler is doing great. He's feeling a lot better, and I heard rumors that he's possibly going to be returning home soon, which was good. You know, because after that happened with Jerry Lawler with the kind of heart attack that he had, it kind of put a knot in my stomach throughout the whole Raw the other week. But I'm good that he's doing well, and JBL was a good replacement. He did an excellent job as commentary, as doing commentary. He was phenomenal. He was great. And that's the one thing. That's what we get when we get JR, and that's what I like to see. You know, people bringing back history with other superstars. You know, actually talking about the moves a little bit. You know, that actually really draw you in the match, and that's what JBL did, and he did a great job. And also, WWE was sponsoring breast cancer awareness. You know, they had the pink on the ropes, and you know John Cena had a new shirt and hat, which was pink to support the breast cancer awareness month for October. I thought it was good for WWE to do that, you know, on a serious topic. It was good that they showed their support, and some of the other superstars that wore pink. And another thing, Dolph Ziggler versus Randy Orton. I can't believe that Randy Orton won. I mean, Dolph Ziggler should have won. I mean, he's going to be a future world champion, and yet he can't win on pay-per-views. It makes no sense at all. I mean, we've seen the match so many times, and why couldn't Randy just do the job for Dolph? Why could not Dolph Ziggler defeat Randy Orton so that, you know, Dolph Ziggler could win? It made no sense to me. Like, why would you not let Dolph win? And I guess it's because Randy Orton's going to face Sheamus in the future, and that's probably why. Because, as you all know, Sheamus versus Alberto Del Rio, Super Sheamus was born, and guess what? Sheamus won, and the bro kick was legal too. And it made no sense that they did all this legal stuff with banning the bro kick, and oh my goodness, what is Sheamus going to do? They can't use bro kick. That's his secret weapon. And he has other moves like the Texas Cloverleaf, White Noise, the Celtic Cross, and other moves. And then this to reinstate the bro kick made no sense. And Sheamus was taking so much damage to the arm, and yet he still didn't lose. And I'm like, damn, like Sheamus is unstoppable, you know? And Sheamus won with the bro kick, 1, 2, 3. Del Rio lost. I'm tired of seeing Del Rio in the world title picture. They need to move on to something else. Feud with somebody else. Feud with Sin Cara. I don't know, but we need somebody else in that world title picture. Either it's Randy Orton or Wade Barrett. Just somebody. Another thing was the Divas Championship match, Layla versus Eve Torres, because Caitlyn was attacked from behind by somebody, and Eve Torres was the replacement. I'm glad that Eve Torres won. I'm a fan of Eve Torres. I'm glad that she became Divas Champion because I like Layla, but she doesn't get crowd reaction. You know, the crowd is usually dead when she makes her entrance. So Eve is a good heel, and I think her as Divas Champion will help, you know, Divas like Caitlyn, you know, develop more and possibly get over with the crowd and be a good Divas champion because the Divas division, it needs all the help that it can get. But yeah, the match was decent, and I'm glad that, you know, Eve Torres won. You know, she won the Divas title. Hooray. Then we have the main event, John Cena versus CM Punk. And first of all, I got to give props to CM Punk. He wore Yankees colors, the stripes, and, you know, being that the pay-per-view took place in Boston, you know, just more way to draw heat on himself. You know, CM Punk knows how to work the crowd. Yeah, and you know, you see me, I'm wearing a Yankees hat. I'm just wearing it just to wear it. I forgot that they even had the symbol on it. And the match itself between John Cena and CM Punk was okay, and it ended up pretty interesting because I thought that, you know, John Cena put CM Punk on the top rope, and he did the German suplex, and he got the 1, 2, 3, and I'm like, wow, like you're actually gonna end the match like that? And I didn't see anything wrong. And then the referee was like, oh no, CM Punk is still the champion. The match is a draw. Both your shoulders were down. And I'm like, on a regular German suplex, both, it's positioned the same way. So I didn't see the difference in that. I mean, yeah, John Cena's shoulders looked like they were down, but I've seen people use the German suplex in the same position as John Cena, and nothing happened. So that was pretty weird that they would end it in a draw, and now nothing was resolved at all in tonight's pay-per-view between John Cena and CM Punk. So now we're going to have another match, and hopefully that match will end it all and we'll see something new, because I'm just tired of seeing the same people in the same title picture with guys like Del Rio or Cena or there's other superstars who are always, you know, in the title picture. And I wouldn't be mad if Randy Orton would be next in line for the world title match because, you know, Randy Orton's been a while since he's been world champion, and I've been liking how Randy Orton's been building up talent even though he's been winning when times where he should be losing, but I've been being more tolerable with Randy Orton. And oh, by the way, with Randy Orton, I heard that he did the middle finger in the fans for some reason during his match. I don't know why. I didn't catch that until I went to NoDQ.com and I saw that Randy Orton did the middle finger, but he apologized on Twitter. So overall, my thoughts on the pay-per-view, I thought it was a decent, like I said, 7 out of 10. I'll give it at best. 2 new champions were crowned, the new tag team champions and the Divas champion. Yeah, like I said, it was an alright pay-per-view. And I'll be honest here, the pay-per-view itself, I wasn't really hyped for this pay-per-view at all. I didn't really have that much interest. I didn't really have that much interest in it. But let me know your thoughts below. What do you thought about the pay-per-view, the matches, Do you agree with me that Randy Orton should have lost and Dolph Ziggler should have won because he won Money in the Bank and he's a future world champion? But I don't know, man. I mean, it is what it is. So, and do you agree with me that the birth of Super Sheamus was born tonight? Because I mean, Sheamus should have at least lost. I mean, wow. I mean, I'm just thinking about it now that how he won with the bro kick after all this time. He was saying the bro kick was banned, and now the bro kick ended up being legal. That made no sense to me whatsoever. But let me know your thoughts down below the pay-per-view, what you liked about it, disliked about it. Don't give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy this video, and subscribe for more. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to put your opinions down below, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.